Hello, everybody. Welcome. How's it going? Everybody doing good? Doing good? I'll be honest, I overslept. And yeah, Okay, let's get into this. Hopefully the controller is charging up. I'll leave it plugged in for a little bit. But yeah, hi everybody. Welcome. We're back to Trails of Cold Steel, I believe. Yeah, we finished chapter 3. So yeah, let's keep going. We'll do chapter 4 now. We'll be halfway through the game. Same day, 1500. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock, by the way. Sir, I have bad news. We contacted the Republic Army about the group we had apprehended, but they're unconvinced that they were responsible. I can't say I blame them. Sounds as though they sustained far greater damage than we did. Still, does that mean the Republican Army is preparing to attack? I don't know if you guys can hear. I think it's like a wind blower or something. Power blower. It's very loud outside. So yeah, if you hear that, sorry. I believe one of their armored airborne divisions, gee, that's quite a name, have completed battle preparations. At this rate, an armed conflict may be inevitable. No. If only we could find a way to negotiate with them. Did he manage to get anything out of those guys he captured? Like, who that guy in the glasses who ran off was? No. We know they were paid very well, but we were kept largely in the dark about their client and his objectives. By the way, who are you? Oh, me? Yeah, just who are you, anyway? The man in the glasses called you one of the children. Well, she is a child. I'm glad he could see that, at least. You know, he's complete an idiot in every other aspect. I also remember something about a silver puppeteer and a white rabbit or something like that. Very suspicious. No. What to do? Not really supposed to tell anyone about my affiliation. Your what? Affiliation? Wait, are you? You're probably dead on. Yay, finally came. Random red-haired dude in a suit. I thought you were never gonna show up, Lecter. Sorry. I had some things to take over in Crossbow. I don't know what voice to give this guy. He like shows up 3 times. So I'm just gonna give him normal voice. I'll be honest. There are now an office of these scary people? Yeah, pretty much. Who are you? Setting aside the lack of uniform, I'm assuming you're also a member of the military. That's correct, sir. Lecter Arundel. Whatever you pronounce that name. I'm Captain Lecter Arundel. Arundel? What? He's a Dark Souls reference. No, Elden Ring reference. I can never remember which one that came from. Arendelle Capital Apps, yeah. Elden Ring. Maybe. You know what? I don't think it matters. He's a FromSoft reference. Of the Imperial Intelligence Division. It's gonna be quite a long day. I've come to assume responsibility for the negotiations with the Republican Army. What? The Intelligence Division? So you must be... So you're Captain Lecter. If what I've heard is true, it sounds like the situation will be in good hands. The negotiations with the Republican government are already underway. It'd be in all of our best interests to avoid unnecessary conflict, especially with the trade conference only 2 months away. His Excellency, the Chancellor, is of the same opinion. I see. Should have known the Blood and Iron Chancellor's name would surface sooner or later. So that's the stance of the Reformist faction's leader? His face might make you wake up in a cold sweat a piece. Pretty fun for an old guy, really. Anyway, just leave this to us. We'll have it sorted out in no time. Sounds like you've been taking good care of this little pipsqueak for us too. Cheers, everyone. Oh, he's French. No, French? No. Cheers. Terrio, he's British. Why did I say French? I don't know. I guess French might do that as well. Who knows? I'm not a pipsqueak. Yes, you are. Oh well. Bye-bye, everyone. It was fun getting to know you all. I hope we can see each other again sometimes. Hold on. Wait a... Okay. Bye. Yeah, British. Well, there they go. Isn't the Intelligence Division the branch of the Imperial Army responsible for gathering and processing information? Wow. Thanks, Emma. I'm so glad you knew that. I never would have figured it out. They're not as upright as their names might suggest. They deal more in espionage than intelligence gathering. What's the difference? The provincial armies fear them as much as they do the railway military police. Figured as much. Just can't believe a child like her is a part of the army. Child soldiers. Only an anime. Never mind. Maybe not. I see. So, she's one of the Iron Bloods. Sir? That's quite an imposing name. How in the world do these people not know what the Iron Bloods are? Like, there's so many things that are super famous, and they're like, what is that? Eustace, you have no reason not to know. I can understand Gaius and maybe Reen since he doesn't pay attention. Actually, I can understand most of the people here except for Eustace. Eustace should know. The Iron Bloods are said to be a group of youths with high intelligence and special abilities taken in by the Chancellor. They work with the Intelligence Division and Railway Military Police, but they answer to him, and so the rumor goes. Or so the rumor goes. I wouldn't have dreamed their ranks ran quite as young as that girl looked, though. Huh. She hardly seems suited to life in a military squad. Yeah. There's something that doesn't feel right about it. What? Something's wrong about child soldiers. What do you get within one of you guys? Still, it looks like we may yet be able to avert a war with Calvert. Are you serious? I've heard many rumors about the Captain Lecter, Scarecrow as he's known by some. I'm giving... I'm given to understand he's succeeded in almost every unofficial negotiation he's undertaken. What are the official ones? And if even the Chancellor himself is taking action, success seems almost guaranteed. 3rd Armored Division, stand down to alert level 2. All airship currently on patrol are to return to standard gate at once. Yes, sir. Why were they staking out the old destroyed watchtower? Freaking idiots. Look, I was going to say we were already at the base. Where are you running to? But no, he's going back home. Look, they're all set up for a picture. Not anymore, though. Wait, no, it could still work. I guess jamming his thumb into his side. Very interesting stance. I don't know the reason why they decided.
Precisely on time.
Shut up. That's why they decided next to, you know, an old dude's home was the place to, you know, park their airship. Like, it's a plane. There's anywhere they could have done this. Instead, they chose, like, the one place they could have been caught. They don't know if the guy was headed home. He could have gone home and then saw them, and then, you know what? They're done for. Or he's done for, actually. You know what? This guy couldn't hit a broadside of the barn, so he just has to stand next to that barn and he'd be fine.
Comrade G, you've done well.
Comrade G, you've done well. You see the resemblance?
Comrade C.
Comrade.
I wasn't expecting you to come all this way.
I would give them a Russian accent, but it feels, being as they're all the bad guys, it feels just not right. This guy doesn't deserve that accent, by the way. He's too stupid.
It sounds like the plan was a resounding success.
How?
Keep your pity to yourself.
Okay, good. He was being sarcastic. If he wasn't being sarcastic, he might be dumber than this guy.
Our aim was to stir up a conflict with the Republic that would force him to let his guard down. To that end, this wretched state of affairs could hardly be called a success.
I don't know if you'll ever see one. He's just taking L's.
Even this outcome will work to our advantage in the days ahead.
Okay, so this is why they think they're doing good, because the leader keeps gaslighting everybody into believing they're actually doing a good job. And this guy has just lived with toxic positivity about everything he does, and that's why he thinks he's a genius. I understand their psychology now.
After all, we demonstrated that he faces the risk of his ranks being divided without warning at any time. And neither the Icy Maiden nor Scarecrow can hope to outwit us.
He meant me.
You have a point. We should begin making preparations for the next step of our plan. The time has finally come to present ourselves on the world stage.
Completely unnecessary, but you know, it's his plan, so it's gonna fail somehow.
That's the spirit.
You know what? He just doesn't care.
Ooh, boy. At least all's well that ends well, right? Everyone in Group A is safe, and we narrowly avoided war with Calvard. Though I can't say I was expecting the intelligence division to show up when they did.
The fact that this guy was being watched by 2 people.
A jet black airship. Probably one of Reinford's latest models. The military uses them for reconnaissance. The nobles and the rich just use them for fun. But as for how they got one...
If the nobles and the rich could get one, they probably have a rich dude with them. Maybe that's what Gideon or whatever his name is. Maybe he's just like, he's the guy with all the money. And so he wants to be in charge and be the smart dude in the group. So they're like, okay, fine. We want your money, but you know, your plans suck. But you know, if you have enough money to do them all, why not? Just stir up some chaos for us. He's the freaking idiot.
You wouldn't happen to know anything, would you?
You really are a sharp one, Lady Sarah. It's almost troubling.
Yeah, they were being spied on by 2 people, this Gideon dude, and he had no idea.
I'm impressed that you can tell I was there.
I'm pretty sure you let me have that one. I felt a familiar sensation, though, just for a second. Makes me think back to this one time, 2 years ago.
2 years ago, you say?
Never mind. But you really don't know, then, where that airship came from?
I'm afraid not. I checked the Reinford Group's manufacturing records and couldn't find a trace.
And embezzlement of an airship?
At least not in the official files.
Sounds like Reinford has its own issues to deal with. Well, let's put that aside for now. I'm on my way to the settlement. What are you planning to do?
Well, I would like to give my regards to Master Gwen, so I would like to accompany you if that's all right. I can hardly wait to see the look on Lady Elisa's face when I show up.
Sometimes I actually feel bad for that girl.
The troller. I thought we were gonna just like start into chapter 4, but I guess we're not. Or maybe we are, I don't know. Thank you for everything. So grateful for the kindness you've shown us. I'll never forget all the things I've seen and learned here. Indeed, I feel as though I've gained something truly invaluable. Makes me happy to hear that. Bro, when you say shy, come on, Lily. Come on now, Lily. Don't cry. Lily, Mama, thanks for all you've done. You have my thanks as well. It was a pleasure meeting you. I'll return when I have the opportunity. Until then, you gotta take care of everyone here for me, Toma. Leave it to me. Elisa, Emma, thank you so much. It's great getting to know you. I hope we'll have another chance to discuss sweets and fashion again sometime. Thank you again for the wonderful tea recipe. It may take me a while, but I hope that one day I'll be able to make it as warm and aromatic as you do. I know you'll be able to do it. Ha. Nerds. Well, it seems this has been quite an experience for them. Indeed it has. Still, Sharon's as attractive as ever. Shut up, weirdo. But you're quite the bodacious beauty yourself. Eh? Oh my, aren't you the charmer? If only you were a little younger, you'd be just my type. Instructor? And grandfather, at least try to be serious this once. Sorry. I can't help myself sometimes. That's not a good thing. Anyway, to be serious for a moment, it would seem you made a discovery of your own. I can't do his voice right now. Yes. I think I finally understand why you left the Rhineford Company when you did. Is that so? You've been with me ever since I was a child. So I think I know as well as anyone how much you've given the company. Because of that, it was even harder for me to understand why you just turned your backs and let Mother take over. But now, I think I finally understand. You left because you truly loved the Rhineford Company, didn't you? Precisely. Since the Orbital Revolution, the Rhineford Company has been created the technology that defines people's modern lives. From whaleways? Yeah, sure, why not? To heating, orbital cars and airships, even the tanks and guns. I regretted none of it. They do good work. What I did regret, however, was railway guns we built 5 years ago. I thought so. With my apologies to the Lieutenant General, these railway guns are a little more than instruments of mass murder. With their innate limits in range and deployment, they have no real strategic value in war. Their sole purpose is as a weapon of mass destruction designed to eventually hold an innocent people across Bell hostage. Funny, isn't it? In other words, to stop the potential Republican army invasion before it starts. Nothing more, nothing less. I mean, is that really a bad thing? Who knows? Could be. We might find out later how it was a bad thing. Just saying. It's an unpleasant truth to acknowledge, but I have no rebuttal. My daughter may have signed off on the project, but as the one who saw them completed, I was terrified at what they would need. I feared that somewhere along the lines, we had sold our principles and souls as craftsmen to the highest bidder. When my daughter took over as chairman, I took the opportunity to step back from Rhineford and really think about where we'd gone wrong, about how we'd come to this point, and how to make things right. So that's why. I guess you probably don't have any intention of returning soon. Afraid not. All that's happened this past 5 years has only strengthened my resolve. Company, environment, my daughter's leadership of it, things have changed too much. For now, I'll let her take care of things for me instead. But as for me, I do what I can for the outside of the company, from the outside of the company, to help the company find its way forward by sitting here doing nothing. Perfect. Master Gwen. Don't you have to go be the final boss somewhere? A Dark Souls game? I think Thor's Military Academy is a fine place for you to be right now. No doubt there's still many obstacles lying ahead for you. But when you put your head together with such a diverse group, you're bound to see things you might not have otherwise. Just like you did when you were here. You may be right. His voice is like ruining my... I'll do what I can to try and see things from a different perspective than both you and Mother. Both as a member of the Rhineford family, and more importantly, guess I owe it to myself. Proud to hear it. Rain, guys, use this, Emma. Take good care of her for me now, won't you? Of course. Leave it to us. We'd be happy. Very well. Grandfather, stop that. I'd love if Sharon could stay here with me for a bit longer, though. I don't suppose I could tempt you to look after me for a while instead, could I? Afraid not. I have to return to my duties as Class 7's caretaker. Oh, my poor heckin' heart. Grandfather, please. There are people watching. It's almost time for the train to depart. You should begin making your way over to the platform. Thank you. Take care, Lieutenant General. I mean, aren't you in charge of that? You're the one who decides the time. Bye, everyone. Goodbye. Wah. May the winds and the goddess always guide your path. Farewell. I look forward to meeting again someday. Goodbye. Thanks for everything. Wow, guys, didn't say goodbye. There we go.
Drinks are on me someday.
I hope that's it. Please be S rank.
Perfect.
Yes.
You guys are the best.
I would have been so upset if that wasn't S rank and I would have not known, where I went wrong. Okay, so I should have maybe gone a little farther last time, but it doesn't actually matter. That's actually pretty good. 27 minutes right now. Let's end that recording there. I mean, it's just cutscenes, but it's, story, I guess. So anyway, yeah, we'll end this recording here and I got to take a call, so I'll be right back.